Hi everyone, this is Dawn from Southpaw Bushcraft. Well, I was hoping to do this video outside. I got out there, got all my stuff together, and it was so windy, I couldn't do anything with a video. You would have heard nothing but the wind. And we all know that's pretty annoying to listen to. So, I brought my pack inside. This is a pack that's in my truck with me all the time. It's the one I take on all my hikes with me unless I'm doing an overnight or weekend or long trip. Then I have a much bigger pack that I take. I thought I'd go through it with you just to show you what I have. I have a lot of old gear, like this Timber Strike backpack. It's nothing fancy. It was a gift 3-4 years ago from my sister. It's a Timber Strike from Sportsman Guide. It's water resistant, not waterproof. It's really soft. I use it for hunting during hunting season because it doesn't make any noise at all going through the woods. So that being said, let's get going. I have a bunch of zipper ties that are paracord to give me extra cordage. On the outside here, I have a metal water bottle with the hook to hang it from. The thing that holds open a fish's mouth, you know. And then I hang that over the fire if I need to boil water. On this side, I have my Nalgene bottle. And I love this neoprene sleeve on it just because the water in the bottle, when it's cold, it sweats and it doesn't get everything wet. It keeps it insulated. So if I have cold fluid, it stays cold. If I have hot fluid, it stays hot. Over the top of it, I have the cup, the Ollie Camp cup, which clearly I use all the time. I use it to boil water for coffee or tea, or I make oatmeal in it. Cup of soup or ramen noodles if I have them with me. Inside of here, when I don't have water in it, you can see I have some snacks in there, little crackers. I keep hot chocolate in there. There's tea in there, little coffees, some soups. It's just nice to carry them in there. If I keep water in my metal bottle on the outside, then, you know, I have this. So I have on the inside, the first pocket here, I have this little dump pouch. This goes on my belt. It doesn't stay in the pack when I'm out and about. It's the same as the the Maxpedition Roly-Poly pack. This is from VersaPack or whoever. I can't remember who makes it. But it's really nice. You wear it on your belt. I use it to gather stuff, you know, kindling for my fire, you know, for your bird's nest or whatever. I also use it for wild edibles and getting small tinder for small fire. If I'm going to use, I have it's not a firebox, but it works the same as a firebox. It's not in this pack, it's in my big one. But when I use that, I use this to go around and gather the small wood for it, and I keep the small wood in it. So when I lay it on the ground, the wood isn't getting wet or damp. It's got a lot of great uses. I think it was $7 or $8 compared to $30 or $40, so I love that thing. And then I have a little paracord. It's the Survival Paracord bracelet that has the striker and the ferro rod and a whistle on the side. That was given to me from a friend. Today I got this in the mail. It doesn't fit. This isn't the sheath for it. I have to make one or find someone that'll make one for me. My friend Terry made this knife for me. I just got it in the mail today. It was a surprise gift. Absolutely beautiful. It's a yellowish burl wood full tang blade. I'll get out and try that another time. But it is got a beautiful, beautiful edge on it. Very sharp. You know, lefty, sometimes it's hard to show things in the camera. Hence the name Southpaw Bushcraft. So, anyway, onward we go. Can't wait to try that out. I had a little wet fire in here, some hand sanitizer, my Cree flashlight, very, very, very bright. It's got the clip on it, so you can clip it on anything. I hang it inside my small tent sometimes for a light. It's got the orange push button on it, so it's easier to see. I think it glows in the dark, too. My bandana. This is my fire steel thing. Ferro rod, sorry. It has the magnesium bar, the ferro rod, and the awesome striker. This is from firesteel.com. It is an incredible piece. This thing throws sparks. I can't show you in here, but it throws sparks like I haven't had another ferro rod that works as well as this does. So check them out if you want. I'm trying to hurry so this isn't so long. My binoculars. I use these all the time. Absolutely love them. They work great for hunting for small game, especially squirrel or rabbit. I have a life straw. Works great with this silver water bottle. Fits right in there. If I don't want to boil my water and I want a quick drink, I just put the water in that silver bottle and drink right out of it with the straw. This is just the stuff for my camera. I have a small first aid kit that I put together as a couple pieces of everything. 2 large bandages, a bunch of band-aids. That's what I use more than anything. Iodine pack. It's got super glue in there. And I have an Israeli bandage that I carry as well. I know this is a Christmas tin, but after the holidays, I went to a thrift store in town and they had all these types of tins from Christmas for $0.25 and $0.10, you know, sturdier than an Altoids tin, and it's bigger, so you can, you know, this is going to be for charring stuff. I had this in there because today I was going to char some cotton cloth and I was going to char some amadou out of a horseshoe fungus. Right now I just have cotton balls with Vaseline on them in it. So that'll be used for charring stuff. I have several knives in here because I was going to show them today on a different video, but I showed you this one already. I have my Gerber big knife. It's a fixed blade, but I'm sure you guys have seen this knife before. I can't remember what it's called. And I have the trusty Mora knife. I use this a lot for wood carving, actually. And along with it, I also have the Mora hook knife that I haven't used. I just got this, and I can't wait to get out and make my first spoon with it. Hopefully I will get that going later this week. My Fixar folding saw, I don't have the Bucco Laplander yet. I need to upgrade pretty much everything at this point. Alright. This is the compartment that has way too much in it. This is the horsehoof fungus that I was gonna get the amadou out of and char today. So that's why that's in there. Good pair of leather gloves that are used for everything, including hot pads. I have my Esbit alcohol stove. My little shovel that I use for a lot. It's great for digging a fire pit and getting stuff piled up around it to keep it safe so we don't set the woods on fire. I use it for a lot of stuff, actually. My footprint or emergency blanket, tarp just to sit on, put it on. I mean, obviously you all know these things have tons of uses. It's got the grommets in the corner so I can even stake it down, and if I use it for a shelter, or, you know, again, it can be used as a blanket. You guys know all the uses for these. TP. Because this stays in my truck all the time, I keep a food bag in here, but if I'm out on a hike or whatever, I don't take this whole bag with me. I usually take just a couple little things out of it. And there's snacks in here. There's a little bag of rice. There's coffees and teas. There's oatmeal. There's granola bars, ramen noodles, you know. All the goodies. Somewhere around here there's a can of tuna, because that goes with the rice as well. I think it's in here. My Esbit cook pot. That I use. I keep the bag in here because if it ever gets black, it doesn't get everything else black. Yeah, here's the can of tuna. This is the stand, and then the pot sits on top of it. I put my alcohol stove in there. I have a small fish kit, hooks, sinkers, bobbers, and I got a couple yo-yo reels in there. I actually like those. I use them along the side of the small lakes up north. I've also used it in trout streams, and they work great. This is the cotton cloth I was going to char today. This is my go-to snack food. I love the teriyaki beef. So whenever I go out on a long hike or I'm going to be out for the whole day, I always take a bag of this lung. This actually comes from Aldi's, and they have, this stuff is like really cheap compared to a lot of other beef jerky, and it does taste good. And they have hot and spicy ones and so on and so forth. You get a fair amount, and it's only a couple bucks for the bag. I have an emergency Mylar blanket, spare batteries, and my mosquito net. I usually head net, which I don't need now, but it just stays in here. And then I got a garbage bag and some Ziploc freezer bags. This is my big knife that was made from TJ, the same guy that made the other one I showed you. I kind of use it like a machete or to baton big wood. I'll have to do a video with this. This is a huge knife. Another big full tang blade. Very, very sharp. This one has a good sheath that actually stays in there. And it's so big and heavy, there's a rope to tie it to your leg. Last but not least, I got a thing of paracord. This is my fire kit. It's actually military surplus canteen case. I have 4 of these. I actually think I have 6, but I gave a couple to my niece Jessie. I got them at a yard sale for $1 a piece. I use this particular one for my fire kit. In the outside I have a Bic lighter in one side. In this side I have a blast match and a ferro rod. 3 ways to start a fire right here. Inside is, you guys are probably going to laugh at this, but if I ever need to start a fire really quick, all I have to do is grab this, and this is always in my pack. Inside this bag, cotton balls again with Vaseline. There's another wet fire in here. And then in this bag I gathered this right outside. A giant bag of, hard as a rock right now, pine resin. There's a multitude of uses for this. And then it's got needles and pine cones and whatnot inside for tinder. So that's it. It's a big mess now, but you know, I know it's a lot of stuff, but I carry stuff for myself and my niece. So she is high functioning, but she's special needs and her balance isn't always that great. And you know, I carry extra things. Some of it obviously is for comfort, but most of it is necessity, you know, when you have someone like that with you all the time. Um, this stays in my truck, like I said earlier. If something happened and all I had was one thing to grab, I could grab this bag. I've got the shelter and, you know, food and water and ways to purify water and everything covered. Emergency blanket, my shelter, all of it is right here. So I'm pretty happy with it. I really need a better backpack to put it all in, and I wish I had some nice little sacks to put all this stuff in to keep it more organized, so I'm working on that. But in the meantime, it is what it is. And I wanted to share it with y'all. I hope you think it's a good kit. Please like and share and comment and let me know what you think. And if you like what I'm doing, I'd like to hear that too. So take care and have fun out there and stay safe. Bye for now.